Hello, I'm Dr. Krishna Patil, and today in the series of preventing kidney stones, we will be discussing the fourth tip. The first three tips were drink water enough to form 2 to 2.5 liters urine. The second tip was restrict your salt intake. Third tip was restrict your animal protein intake, that is meat protein. Now the fourth important tip is do not restrict your dairy or dairy animal protein intake, that is milk, curd, buttermilk. These are the calcium containing foods that generally people think that they should restrict if they are forming calcium oxalate stones, but in fact stopping these will increase stone formation, whereas consuming these in adequate quantities will prevent kidney stone formation. So do not restrict your milk, curd and buttermilk, because the calcium in these foods is going to bind with the oxalate in your diet, and that insoluble calcium oxalate will get excreted in the motions. Whereas if you don't drink enough milk or take curd or buttermilk or restrict these thinking that that will prevent stones, in fact that will increase stones, because there is no enough calcium in the gut to bind with the oxalate, and the oxalate will be absorbed in blood and will reach in urine, and there it will bind with calcium and form calcium oxalate stones. So to prevent you increase in the urinary oxalate, you need to take your daily recommended allowance of calcium. So do not restrict your dairy animal protein intake. Continue to take your dairy protein that in fact is protective. And this animal protein in the form of dairy doesn't have high sulfur, so it doesn't make the urine as acidic as the meat protein. So continue to take milk and milk products. Do not restrict. Even your tea should not be a black tea. It should be tea with milk. That will be more protective. I hope this information is helpful. Thank you.